Hi friends, welcome back to this channel on communication. And this is going to be a short video, and I really wanted to discuss deportment. And normally it is said that deportment is a great storyteller. Do you know what it means? Well, this means that when communicating, X as a sender is communicating a message to Y, and this deportment is by and large related to oral communication. So we are talking about X is speaking to Y and Y is listening. So we have seen in the last video that for Y it is language plus the voice, the tone and the pitch, plus it is also the image X presents to Y that decides whether Y is going to believe the language or not. Deportment is the image X presents to Y. That means when X is standing in front of the Y is squarely looking at X, and X's image tells Y the story about X. How? Supposing, let's imagine X as a sender has gone to Y in Y's wedding party. Y is getting married, and X and Y were friends in school, and Y is today a bride, and they were not in touch. So after a gap of couple of years, X is visiting Y, and what does Y see? Number one, Y sees that X has not really dressed up for the wedding. That means she's very casual. Maybe she's wearing her denims and sneakers and her kids, and she's not even wearing any jewelry, any makeup, no accessories. And second, X is maintaining a distance. Instead of coming and hugging Y, X was standing away from her. So the space. Now X could be saying, I am so happy to be here. This is what Y says. So this is the language. I am so happy to be here. But Y sees that X is not dressed, and then she says, hey, don't you want to change? Mere sari le le, wear my dress. But I said, no, I'm fine. It's okay. It's your wedding. Why should I dress up? And X doesn't come. Y, kind of says, come and join me. But said, no, fine, okay. She's kind of aloof. So this will defy the message that I am so happy to be here. Second thing, that apart from this space, what happens is X's facial expression. If X is happy, that happiness should be on her face, but Y does not see any happiness. Y does not see any excitement on X's face. So will Y realize whether will Y believe that X is happy to be here? She will not believe the language. Further, Y notices that the hair and haircut and the style is again not clean, not well proper. So all these things, what we see is right from the tip of the toe to the tip of the hair, X is not showing that she is happy. So deportment is what we realize is the totality of the image a speaker presents to his or her audience. Of the image, this totality of the image the speaker presents to his or her audience. Now when the audience looks at the speaker, audience notices everything. This everything is the non-verbal component of speech. The space, the stance, the body language. If one is talking about being happy and one is red in the face, then how can the audience believe that the speaker is happy? If someone says, I'm not angry, but someone's gesticulating in agitation and anger, then X, like I said in the previous image, will not believe the language. So deportment is what the speaker does with his entire body or her entire body and the image that he or she presents to the audience while speaking. This totality of the image tells a story, or rather tells everything about the audience, speaker to the audience. So when X and Y are standing in front of each other, Y is noticing and Y is making some mental assumptions. This may be true, this may not be true, but the assumptions are based on the image, and this image is, like I said, dress, space, body language, etc., etc. So while speaking, X has to be very conscious, very careful about his image. So that is why when you go to an interview, as much as you should take care of your content, you must take care of your body language. You have to be appropriately dressed with the right accessories, right shoes, right makeup. Now, reminding me of shoes is an example of an interview when X, a tall girl, had gone to appear for an interview for a school teacher's job. And this Y, the principal, was a very short lady. Unknowingly and perhaps without realizing, X, who was naturally a tall girl, ended up wearing a high-heeled pair of high-heeled shoes. And she looked even taller. And you know what happened? The principal thought this girl was insulting her because she was short and she was looking excessively tall. And she did not like it, and naturally the job was not given to her. It was the shoes which the receiver believed that X was not a good person, was rude and uncaring. So she will not make a good teacher. And maybe X did not even realize. So unknowingly, her shoes told a story to Y about X. So deportment plays a very important role in communication, and as Professor Albert Mehrabian Professor of Psychology of Chicago University, USA states that it is only 7% of the meaning that is communicated through words. Remaining 93% is communicated non-verbal. And this, while speaking, 93% is your deportment. So, when you go to speak, you as communicators, you must take care of your deportment. Whether you're going to a wedding, whether you're going to a certain party, whether you're going for an interview, especially a job interview or a examination interview, and you have to speak, or whether you're going to go anywhere as a speaker, please take care of your deportment, which is the totality of the image you're going to present to your audience, as much, if not more, than the content you're carrying. Because your audience is going to believe you or disbelieve you because of the deportment that you carry. So deportment indeed is a big storyteller. Thank you.